Hi, I'm Sylviaworsham. Welcome to Focus Fridays and welcome to this live session of Surrender to the Resistance. Sorry about that. um, resistance shows up very, very differently for all of us. And what triggered this week for me was my fear. My fear got triggered big time. I talked to my mom, and my mom, who is in her 80s, was talking about what she had done. She had gone with mask and all, with a friend in the same car, all the way up to an hour away from her home. They went shopping and then they went back to her friend's house to have lunch. And that really triggered my fear. And so there's major resistance inside of me when it comes to my fear and my need to control, or wanting to control my outside circumstances, or wanting to control my loved ones. And that's how it shows up for me. But for some other people, it could show up as pain from past experiences. It can show up as many things, like lack of trust in yourself, lack of faith in yourself or in others. And that's resistance inside of you. So the whole purpose of this Focus Friday video is to surrender to the resistance. And what we mean by that is there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first and foremost is when you understand the resistance, when you've done the self-reflection piece and you've asked God, what lessons are there in this for me to learn? And all of these emotions get triggered and they start coming up. The second thing you can do to surrender to this resistance is to allow those feelings to come up and to let them be released. Because sometimes when, like yesterday, my feelings were being released, my husband was trying to squash hey, don't get mad, don't get angry, don't get like this. And he meant well, but part of the process of releasing and surrendering that resistance is allowing the feelings and the emotions to get released from the body. And if that means crying your eyes out, sobbing, going for a walk, taking a bath, whatever it is, that to just allow your body to release those feelings, that's a way to do it. And lastly, what you can do, and this is something that was very powerful for me this morning, was I meditated. And in the meditation session, I visualized. What do I mean by visualization? Visualization is a psychological technique, something therapists use all the time. And in coaching, we use this as well. This is where you are providing new programming to your unconscious mind. What do I mean by that? You're probably like, what is that? Let me break this down for you. Your unconscious mind is the most powerful part of your mind. You've got the two minds, conscious and unconscious. And the unconscious part stores all this painful memories. All of them are there. So that's the programming it has. It has your past experiences stored there. So when you do meditation and you start to visualize, you start to incorporate your imagination, that is considered information for the unconscious part of your mind. It doesn't know the difference. It doesn't know whether it's real or not, or imagined. Does that make sense? And you are able then to start introducing new information to your mind. And in doing that, in this visualization and meditation practice, you're able to work through the resistance. And as you visualize, one of the meditation techniques that I use a lot is I visualize standing in the middle of a tornado and having the tornado pull out of me all of these negative feelings, all of this resistance that is currently stored up and bottled up inside of me. And the visualization is I visualize the feelings going up to God or to my higher self, or whatever it is that you believe in your spirit self. You're able then to pull out all these feelings, and you are letting it go and releasing that out of you. So let's review these again. One is allow the feelings to surface, to self-reflect and ask yourself, what lessons am I meant to learn from this resistance, what else is there left for me to work on? And lastly is the visualization piece of visualizing, letting go of all of these feelings and releasing them to God or to your higher self or to the spirit world or the energy field, whatever, again, once again, that you believe in or feel for yourself. If there's any questions that anyone has out there, I saw in the chat that I look like Roz from, I'm not really sure, I follow from Friars. But thank you for that, I guess. And if you have any questions for me at the moment, I would love to be able to answer any questions from anyone that's out there. If not, then, have a wonderful week. Stay safe. I love y'all. Bye now.